In an unfortunate incident on the Mumbai-Goa highway, one of the connecting parallel bridges has been washed away on the Savitri river. This bridge collapsed during the wee hours of Wednesday morning. The administration has rushed to the spot immediately. However, the rescue operation was obstructed due to incessant rainfall and overflowing river. However, the rain for the time being has stopped. According to the Chief Minister, 2 state buses with 22 passengers on board have been washed away. 2 other cars have been reportedly missing, as well as no casualties have been reported just as yet. However, a detailed report has already been sent to the Prime Minister's office. The bridge in Mahad was supposedly over 70 years old and it was built during the British era. NDRF teams have also been rushed to the spot from Pune along with fire officers to expedite the ongoing search operations. The Indian Navy has also stepped in, deploying one of their most sophisticated Sea King 42C. Okay, in fact, a short while back, India Today got a chance to speak to the DG of NDRF, Mr. O.P. Singh, who gave a detailed review of the kind of search operations that have been put in place after this bridge collapsed. In fact, most importantly, traffic on that very busy highway had been brought to a standstill, and as a result of which it was a bit tough for the NDRF teams to reach the spot. However, now they are finally there. As we can see, the river is in spate. That's because of the incessant rainfall. And we also know that the levels of the river has only been increasing, and that is proving to be a major obstacle, a huge hurdle for those engaged in the rescue operations. 8 to 10 divers have already been pressed into action. Let's just listen into a couple of reactions before we go straight to our reporters who are getting us the very latest from the ground. Massive rescue efforts going on to search for the missing persons. About 3 to 4 teams of the National Disaster Response Force already are on the spot. As we can see, they're comprising of about 80 personnel and also a few divers. But let's just go to Mustafa and get the very latest update. Mustafa, you know, a short while back we were hearing the DG NDRF giving a detailed account of the kind of rescue operation. He was mentioning about the 8 to 9 divers that have also been pressed into action, and how the boats are not really helping because of the river being in spate. But give us the latest update on the rescue efforts that are continuing.
Avantika, as far as the rescue operation is concerned, the visuals are speaking for itself. You can see on the banks of river, that is the Indian Navy chopper which has been deployed, and there are people who are moving out. And because there were no success found out while the choppers were going above the river, now they are trying to go deep diving. They are getting all their equipments. I remind you, this is not the NDRF, this is the Indian Navy now, which is also has come to action, and they are trying to locate people at the ground level. They are preparing the equipment which will be required, because as you know that the Coast Guard and Navy are the people, are the agencies who have infrastructure for such kind of difficult and complex rescue operation, because the flow of the river has been huge since last night, and it's been 12 hours which have passed. But now, no, there has been no trace. Even forget the people, even the vehicles which are being assumed, like an ST bus which is so humongous, but even that ST bus is now not being traced till now. So all measures and steps are being taken. That's what we can assure you from the spot. But it would be interesting, and it would be challenging for the agencies who are involved in the rescue operation to trace the bodies or to trace the vehicles and to exactly locate what has happened and where the flow is going, Avantika.
So, okay, just tell me, Mustafa, how many divers, how many divers will be pressed into action? As you mentioned, the divers from the Indian Navy, the Coast Guard also are assisting in the rescue and relief work. What happens from now on? What will happen, once the chopper goes into the air?
See, as far as the operating process is concerned, NDRF has told us that there are 5 teams which have been deployed at this spot. They will start searching for bodies. What they have with them is their deep divers. So they are expecting to go down in the depth of the rivers and try to locate for clues, for leads, for missing people, for anything which can conclude that there were people who have fallen here. And this diving will continue from here to 500 meters from the river till the time each and every missing person is traced, till the time each and every vehicle is traced. So that's what the standard operating procedure is, what the NDRF has told us that they'll follow. But at this point of time, they started this process. But now it's given that the impression, the movement has started. But it would be interesting to see what happens later, Avantika.
Absolutely, Mustafa. We will keep coming back to you and getting you the very latest update on the rescue efforts that are going on. It's a joint operation by the NDRF, the Coast Guard and the Indian Navy.